Alright guys, this is that pair of Kleins. I got it out of the rust remover and then put it in the water to rinse. And look at that black stuff come off of there. That's the metal, the rust. Let's put them on the wire wheel and see what we get. Just to show you guys, there's rust in there. I've just got to clean them up a little bit. They open and close pretty good, but I knew there was a little bit of rust in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean that out and then go from there. Alright guys, I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to blue part of this and then I'm going to polish part of it. The Klein is pretty much gone. The word Klein, you really can't see it anymore. It's gone. Nothing else to say except these have been, I think these probably may have been sitting outside somewhere. And somebody just didn't take good care of their tool. I'm just playing. I just want to do a little different. I've been bluing a lot of things lately, and I like it, but something different. Only problem with bluing, I gotta rinse it and I gotta stick this thing back in water again. Darn it! I didn't plan on that. Oh well. I cleaned that pivot real good and got all the rust out of it. Now I'm gonna stick it back in water. You dummy. Oh well. I don't think this is actually going to work that great because the fiber wheels on the polishing wheel kind of overlaps, so part of this that I've blued, it'll take it off. Yeah, it will. Yeah. Well, at least you guys can see. I think I did pretty good. All right. rinse this off. I'll use that fine steel wool on it, and then we'll go to the polishing wheel. All right, I blued it. Yeah, it's okay. It didn't turn out very well, but I'm gonna polish the flats. But before I do that, I'm gonna run it over to the fiber wheel and then polish it. Polished it a little bit. Well, blued it a little bit. The bluing didn't take real well though. I'm not on this metal. It's all right. It's a good used tool. I'm not putting 4 or 5 hours into this to make it a brand new tool or look like a piece of art. This is a good working tool. I just want people to understand that you can find good used tools out there at a pretty decent price and put a little effort into them and you'll have nice tools. Stupid glasses. And these things were dirty. And the red's coming off now. I guess I got most of the trash off of them. Yeah, there they go. All right. Put a coat of wax on these. About to call it done, I guess. I do not have a pair of these Kleins. I don't know what these cost, but I'm gonna look them up here in just a few minutes. Yeah, Klein doesn't stamp their tools very well anymore, so any rubbing or any of the wear and tear just wears off the logo. Let me go see how much a pair of these cost now. Be right back. Alright guys, don't know how this video is going to turn out, but I'll bring you along anyways. These Kleins here, these are going to work. And these used $14 to $30. I've seen some new prices $27 up. So, but they don't have the Klein coats on them. The new ones do not have these coats. This must be an older pair, which that's fine. Present you some Klein cutters, diagonal. Look at that. Works so well. And now I did polish a little bit, but you can't see the name anymore just because of the pitting. These are older, way older than I think they are. And I polished a little bit here and on the edges, and then I blued this back in there, blued the edging right there. I probably just should have blued the whole thing, but I like them. I mean, in the coats themselves, that Mother's Wax does a very good job, and that's what I used. I use this on everything, so but it did a really good job of cleaning the coats up, shined them up good. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. $2. That's all I got in this, and then some time. I mean, I could maybe, if I wanted to spend, I don't know, 4 hours or so, and I could use the belt sander and really take all the pitting out of it and make it brand new, but I don't see a need in it because this is a working tool. I cleaned it up, got it rust free, made it nice and smooth and easy to use. I can cut one-handed because I'm going to take this to work. This is going to be a working tool, and I'm not going to buy a brand new one for 30 or 30 whatever dollars it is. For $2 and an hour of my time, it's definitely worth it. And it does say on the, whoa, sorry, it does say M. Klein on the handle. Sons, can't remember, Chicago, USA. Yeah, it has it on both handles. So for those of you who don't think this is a Klein, yeah, it's a Klein. I believe I have one similar to this at work, but it has the newer style handle on it. it doesn't have these Klein coats, which I like these. These you can put some force on it. The thicker handles like this has got some oomph, which I do have a pair of channel lock and a smaller pair of channel lock at work too. But this will probably wind up being my go-to. I'll have to bring my other pair home. I used a pair of these. Hang on, let me see if I got another pair with me. All right, this is a different pair of Kleins. This pair of Kleins right here, it's angled, which is a little different than that one, just a tad bit longer. Now this I used to cut, I've used everything, but tools have different jobs, and I was called one day to cut a rope off of the neck of a young man who tried to kill himself, and I didn't know what to take, so I took my Swiss scissors, my tin snips, this, and a pair of channel lock diagonal cutters, and the rope was about 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches, and it was one of those braided burlap style. I call burlap. I don't know what really, and that's what I used to cut the rope off his neck. This pair, matter of fact, right here. So, you know, tools, be surprised what you can use a tool for sometimes. But there was no way to get a knife on it or anything like that, so what I wound up doing was just cutting little pieces at a time until I got down to the last cord and was able to cut it. But anyway, that's the story there. But there you go, $2. Good tool, good usable tool. I have another pair of needle nose Klein with these Klein coats on it, and if I run across another pair, I think I got another Kleins that I need to clean up. I may order some Klein coats for it. I like the feel of these. These are okay, but these are better. These are a lot better. I don't know what it is about the feel of this. This feels good. It's robust in the hand. You get some leverage on it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for my tool of the day here. It's a good little old tool. Oh yeah, I was going to show one more thing. You almost cannot see Klein anymore. I don't know what it is. They're not proud of, I mean, you can barely see it. Barely see it. They're not proud of putting their name on tools anymore, I guess. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, have a good day. Enjoy the heat.